rivalry exists in human life, and this rivalry becomes even more difficult when it exists within. While a person may appear strong on the outside, only he can truly feel the pain he is experiencing within. Love is also divided. You might be wondering what this division of love is. SubhashChandra Bose, overwhelmed by patriotism, surrenders himself. In such a state, his life had no other purpose. Yet, he falls in love, expresses love, lives love, suffers in love, experiences the separation and embrace of love, and through that love becomes a father. But the woman who adorned his life with love made a hug sacrifice. She sacrificed her life not only for SubhashChandra Bose but for patriotism, for Subhash Chandra's ideology and his spirit. Not only did she cherish a 3-year love, but she also hid the father of the child. She was rising from the world throughout her life. A woman put her womanhood at stake for her love. Years later, it was revealed that the child she had given only her name was Subhash Chandra Bose's daughters. If we examine history, there have been countless instances when women have sacrificed the greatest pleasures for their femininity. Now, let's start from the beginning. This story is not only about Subhash Chandra Bose, but also about a girl who could have chosen an easy life, a life of romance and bliss, a lifelong love, but she chose a mere 3-year love. It wasn't that she didn't know the consequences of loving Subhash Chandra Bose. She wouldn't even find lifelong love. But such pleasures felt insignificant in the face of ideology and a greater purpose. For her, it was enough that she was Subhash Chandra Bose's lover, his wife. In return for her love, she never took anything from Subhash Chandra Bose. A woman's identity in society is determined by her husband and his home, but she abandoned even that in a flash. She loved a man who played with danger, whose name bore the word traitor, and who was ready to sacrifice his life at any moment. Is it ordinary to love such a man? Was her love ordinary? This girl, Emily, was in love with a man 40 years older than him. Subhash Chandra Bose met her when he wanted to write the Indian struggle. For this purpose, he needed a typewriter. During the interview, he met 23-year-old Emily, second candidate. In 1934, Subhash Chandra Bose was 37 at the time. During the civil disobedience movement, his health deteriorated significantly and he was sent to Europe for treatment, the entire cost of which was borne by his family. There he decided that along with his treatment, he would unite Indians living in Europe for the freedom struggle in Vienna. He made Emily to further this work. Sugata Bose, grandson of Subhash Chandra Bose's elder brother, Sharat Chandra Bose, has written a book on Subhash Chandra Bose's life, His Majesty's opponent Subhash Chandra Bose and India's struggle against empire. In it, he mentioned that Subhash Chandra Bose had previously received offers of love and marriage, but he showed no interest in any of them. However, his loneliness was overcome by Emily's personality. He was captivated by love. Emily's love had left an impression on his mind, and his love for her personality began to grow. It was as if Emily had cast a spell on him. Sugata Bose, questioning Emily in his book, writes Subhash Chandra Bose initiated the love and gradually our relationship romantic. During our stay in Austria and Czechoslovakia between mid-1934 and March 1936, our relationship grew sweeter. Born on January 26, 1910, into a Catholic family in Australia, Emily's father did not like his daughter working for an Indian. However, when they met SubhashChandra Bose, they were captivated by his personality. Renowned academic Rudranshu Mukherjee has written a book comparing the lives of Subhash Chandra Bose and Jawaharlal Nehru, titled Nehru and Bose Parallel Lives. This book, published by Penguin India, includes a chapter titled Two Women and Two Books. It highlights the role of Bose and Nehru's wives in their lives. Mukherjee writes, Subhash and Emily had accepted from the beginning that their relationship would be very different and difficult. This is evident from the way they addressed each other in their letter. Emily addressed him as Mr. Bose, while Bose referred to her as Miss Schenkel or Pearl Schenkel. It is true that due to the obligation to remain anonymous and the constant struggle to seek aid from European countries in the military conflict, Subhash Chandra Bose must have been extra courteous about their romantic relationship. But his feelings for Emily can be understood from this letter, which you can call a love letter from Subhash Chandra Bose. This private letter was not initially included in the collection of letters written by Subhash Chandra Bose to Emily. Emily herself entrusted this letter to Krishna Bose, the wife of Sharat Chandra Bose's sons, Shishir Kumar Bose. Written on March 5, 1936, the letter begins, Touch, my darling, even snow mountains melt in time. Such is the feeling I have right now. I can't stop myself from writing something to express how much I love you. As we say to each other, my darling, you are the queen of my heart. But do you love me? In it, Bose further wrote, I don't know what the future holds. I may spend my entire life in prison. I may be shot or hanged. I may never see you again. I may never write you a letter. But trust me, you will always be in my heart, in my thoughts, and in my dreams. If you don't meet in this life, I will be with you in the next. At the end of this letter, Subhash Chandra wrote, I love the woman within you. I love your soul. You are the first woman I have ever loved. Subhash Chandra Bose had requested to destroy the letter, but Emily kept it. Clearly, Subhash Chandra Bose was completely captivated by Emily's love. Regarding this, Subhash Chandra Bose's close friend and political associate, Asian Nambiar, told Sugata Bose, Subhash was a man of ideas. His sole focus was on Indian independence. As for distraction, there was only one occasion when he fell in love with Emily. He loved her deeply. His love was like falling head over heels in love. Subhash State's mind at that time is revealed by a letter he sent to Emily in April or May 1937, which he wrote in capital letter. He wrote, I have been thinking of writing to you for the past few days. He wrote, I have been thinking of writing to you for the past few days, but you can understand how difficult it was for me to express my feelings about you. I just want to tell you that I am the same as I was before. Not a single day has passed when I haven't thought of you. You are always with me. I can't even when I haven't thought of you. You are always with me. I can't even think of anyone else. I can't even tell you how sad and lonely I have felt these months. Only one thing can make me happy, but I don't know if that will be possible. Yet I think about it day and night and pray that you show me the right path. Due to the restlessness expressed in these letters, Subhash and Emily got married the next time they met. Regarding the location of the wedding, Emily told Krishna Bose that it took place on December 26, 1937 on her 27th birthday in Bad Gastein, Austria, a favorite resort of theirs. However, the couple decided to keep their marriage a secret. According to Krishna Bose, Emily did not share any details other than the wedding date. However, Anita Bose did tell him that her mother had told her that she had applied vermilion on her forehead like a typical Indian bride. Sindoor. The marriage was so secretive that even his nephew Amya Bose visited him during his exile, but he considered Emily merely his uncle's assistant. Regarding the possible reason for keeping this marriage a secret, Rudranshu Mukherjee writes that it was quite possible that SubhashChandra Bose did not want it to affect his political career. His image could have been affected if the news of his marriage to a foreign woman came to light. Rudranshu's apprehension should also be seen in the context of the fact that SubhashChandra Bose was elected president of the Congress in 1938. Neeraj Singh Chaudhary, Sharat Chandra Bose, secretary and renowned English author, wrote in 1989 in his book Right Hand Great Arnak, India 1921 to 1951. This was a part of his personal life, but when I learned about it, I was shocked. However, Krishna Bose, a three-time MP and wife of Sharat Chandra Bose's son, Shishir Kumar Bose, has written a true love story, Emily and Subhash. A book about the love story of Subhash and Emily. It provides a fascinating account of the love affair between Subhash and Sinkal. Subhash Chandra Bose used to affectionately call Emily Tigress. However, there are also instances that Emily was nowhere near Subhash's intellectual level, and Subhash would occasionally express this. According to Krishna Bose, Subhash wanted Emily to start writing reports from Vienna for some of India's 10 current newspapers and magazines. At Subhash's request, Emily wrote some article for the Hindu and Modern Review, but she was not comfortable in analyzing news. Subhash would often tell her, "Your article was not good. It was not published." A glimpse of this can be seen elsewhere. In a letter dated August 12, 1937, Subhash Chandra Bose writes to Emily, "You have ordered some books about India, but I don't think there's any point in giving them to you. You haven't even read the books you have. Unless you are serious, you won't be interested in reading. You have accumulated books on so many subjects in Vienna, but I know you haven't even looked through them all." Despite this, the reality is that Subhash Chandra Bose and Emily loved each other immensely. They were together for only 12 years between 1934 and 1945, and of that, they lived together for less than 3 years. As a symbol of their love, a daughter was born on November 29, 1942, and they were named Anita in honor of Anita Garibaldi, the Brazilian wife of Italian revolutionary leader Garibaldi. Anita had fought alongside her husband in several wars and was known as a brave warrior. Subhash arrived in Vienna in December 1942 to see his daughter and subsequently informed his brother Sharat Chandra Bose about his wife and daughter in a Bengali letter. Subhash Chandra Bose then left on a mission never to return to Emily and Anita, but Emily lived on, fueled by the memories of Subhash Chandra Bose until 1996. While working in a small telegraph office, she raised her daughter, Anita Bose, the last vestige of SubhashChandra Bose's life, to become a renowned German economist. During this difficult journey, she refused any help from SubhashChandra Bose's family. Furthermore, she fully upheld the secrecy with which SubhashChandra Bose had kept their relationship secret.